does have the power of the crowd.
Have,
and by the crowd, I mean me.
I'm guessing that's Kurenai. That looks like an Eno player, right? Yeah, I was right.
Look, you like to see it.
Okay, I made my first ever top 8. Hey, nice job making your first ever top 8. Like I said, love to see the Sin. I will drool over a Testament Gaming any day, but Sin's probably one of my second most favorite characters, at least to watch, because that character is so cool.
Duel 1.
Absolutely
right now.
true.
Yeah, Lancer, listen, I'm on it. I realized I was busy talking. I was busy gushing over Sin, okay? Action. Versus Kurenai. Update. There we go. As we get into our another top 8 match here. Action, I feel like, has one of those has the kind of bracket run that Action's got to be just like, man, please, I just want to fight some normal character. Please stop making me fight these Enos and these Jackos. Like, I finally get to fight a normal character and it's like Nago or something. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, you know you're getting to a dark place when Nago is a normal.
You're right. Very nicely done. Well ran by Kurenai so far. Just running that classic Eno mix. Playing a little bit of footsies back and forth. Nice call out on the parry there. Good back dash.
Back dashes into a grab.
Man.
6K to throw.
Very nice. This is going to be a good amount of damage in the corner here. No burst available for Kurenai. Just has to make
Will's first hit. Oh, it misses just barely.
Fortunate drop on the super there.
I've had that happen to me literally today.
Oh, very sad. You know, I learned this about one of Nago's wall super confirmed. That you actually have to input it like frame perfect on the cancel. Because if you were one frame short, then they pop off the wall every time. Parry is quite ham for safe jumps. Yeah, absolutely. Kurenai going up 1-0 here.
Yeah, this is true. Parry is strong in the Eno matchup, but you have to be careful with using it because you get hit on parry, you're asking. That's a free counter hit right there if you mess up. Oh, Action says connection is super whack. They're gonna restart their PC real quick. Guy gets the safe jump Baiken. JD is a projectile. This is true. I'm pretty sure it does count as a projectile. I'm fairly certain. I don't know. I've never tried to parry Kai jump dust. But yes, Eno does have to work pretty hard.
Yeah. I know Action's been working on some PC stuff. We'll see where they end up. Get a quick little restart. Get Action back into the. But yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Eno's game plan is so like safe jump focused, but like just because they are safe jumps, like you can the mental game of staggering that pressure.
Specifically parry too.
Yeah. I feel like the mental
one
game
that
of,
makes
like,
it.
staggering and like working around stuff like parry is something that you're already like kind of working into your game plan. Note Oki can be pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, no Oki spam against Baiken is very strong. Can't parry a projectile, unfortunately. Daisuke, make it happen. Just reflect it right back at him,
Can't parry a projectile. I mean, listen, you get to parry Arbiter at full screen. I've yet to have a Baiken actually do that to me. Outside of like round
parry Arbiter? I have parried Arbiter a handful of times on accident because I didn't actually know it was parryable. I want to see Baiken grab the note and fucking suplex it. That would be amazing. Just grab it, and then just like grab the note and just like slam it like a Rasengan or something.
Or do it like Anji reversal, where she just like does some huge hit, but just does it blank into the middle of the screen.
I so wish that we had parry from Xrd. Not plus R, because that was a little bit ridiculous. But Xrd parry, I think, is the most like fair form. I'm very conflicted about Baiken parry in this game. Like it's very satisfying to use, but I'd like there to be more skill expression. And kind of how you use parry, rather than how it is in this game.
Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I think that like the mind games that you can play are at least somewhat limited, and also because your payout is like, oh, you get a big damage. Okay, cool.
Yeah, the payout is like damage and like really frame tight Oki. Like he can get close slash meaty. It is very tight though. But otherwise, like it's just like a bunch of damage rather than like making you work more for it.
Saiboshi is our resident Baiken player, you know, so just wants to have to work a little bit harder.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I typically don't use parry like too often unless you start doing the same thing over and over again. Then I'll start to use it.
I played a tower Baiken the other day. This was on, I think it was literally on floor 9. I think it was a floor 9 Baiken who was just parrying in their pressure string. So, like, I was mashing to get out of their pressure, and they were hitting me with parry. It was like, oh man, you're giant.
It is a hard read to parry like that. The spots that I will typically parry, like if I want to, is going to be either after tatami, because most people know that Baiken is minus on tatami, so they'll press a button. A lot of times you can't just press parry, or after kabari, because a lot of people have they have like their own little option select 2K 2D, right? So like it covers both the cross up, the jab check, and then if they do the follow up, then you just block it, right? But doing kabari into parry can call that out really hard.
Trying to see guard cancels. IMO were very degenerate Rev 2.
Dash up parry and dolphin RPS is criminal. I have landed just run up parry a handful of times, and I won't lie, it definitely gets the brain going.
Yeah.
That is such an omega hard call out that is also like really tight. 'Cause it is only active for 6 frames. Like it is a really hard call out. Like,
that's the reason that I wouldn't be able to play Baiken. Just because I would be so obsessed with doing that call out that I would never get anything done with the character.
I will do like parry and some weird stuff too. I will use parry to punish people that don't properly punish my jump in. So like you do JS into Yozansen. So Yozansen, if you do it correctly, you end up being plus, and you can't grab. If you try to grab, you get counter hit. But if you mess it up just by a little bit, you end up becoming less minus. You can do this a lot, especially on Baikens that aren't very experienced. And I mess it up sometimes, and I'll get grabbed and stuff. But players who don't punish it properly by grabbing, I will do jump in JS Yozansen into parry immediately, because it will beat every single option that they'll press. And it is I have seen many players complain about that, and it brings me joy. I absolutely I won't lie, I take a little bit of joy being called a villain. just a little bit.
Dash up parry beats super, and that makes me sad. So true.
All right, look, if you're doing run up super, then you deserve it.
We'll be getting action versus Kurenai. Kurenai taking the first round so far, getting it back into it. Yeah, I mean, you know, I have the testament privilege of like when I play against a Baiken who just wants to spam parry, I can just choose never to interact with them again, and so I can just win it full screen. Too many players lately been forcing me to play like I play an actual zoner. Makes me sad. No zoners in this game, though. I'm pretty sure 5K kind of parry post-test dolphin. We're going to see if action can make some more parry action happen here. Nice catch on the JD. I think you're dead, aren't you?
Oh my goodness. Love seeing it. Beautiful use of the double overhead.
Yeah. Those multi-overhead players are always fun to watch. We don't dispense mids here, we dispense highs.
Yes,
trying to throw out some fast buttons.
True.
Running under the note, very
mid
nice.
on this vending machine, I don't.
Kurenai getting a good call out, teching the throw there. Not going to fall into the same situation as last time. Nice attempts of getting in, but Action's defense is looking really clean here. Some JPs to catch out the RCs. Action looking pretty dang nice here.
The low.
Things in. Now it's Kurenai's chance, trying to stay safe. The burst coming out. This is Kurenai's last opportunity to make this round work. Landing the dive kick, but no conversion. 2K2D coming out. Oh, nice mash by Action.
Oh.
Sometimes your only option is just mash that 2P against Eno.
Sometimes it is. Like, some Enos, the Eno-Baiken matchup will open up a lot of weird avenues because the Eno's worried about getting parried and the Baiken is scared of getting mixed.
Yep.
So you'll either run into a situation where either the Baiken parries or the Baiken's going to immediately mash. But Eno can also just, weave in and cover both,
Mm-hmm.
You definitely get some interesting knockdown RPS there.
Yeah.
Where, like, normally you would be crazy to be mashing, like, a button on Wake Up against most characters. Like, like you're just asking to get counter hit.
I got animation mixed up into thinking the 5B was a 2B. Only thing that beats Far Slash is 6B. Yep. Nice Far Slash counter hit. Big counter hit here from Eno as well. Burst coming down from both players. You hear that counter sound and you are bursting. Kind of stuff you love to see. Trying to get the TKOs on Sid. Nice defense here from Kurenai. Look at the patience on those blocks. Run up grab though is the way to beat that kind of play. Look at that.
Beautiful.
As Kurenai showing to be a big fan of this dive kick, but not being able to get big conversions off of it. Here we
Action
go.
tries to backdash, but ends up getting called out on
that. I love that combo. I love combo Eno players. I love them so much. Nice. Gonna be staying plus by using that in the air instead of getting the first hit. That could be getting punished. Nice hits there.
XP.
And a perfect for Kurenai. Looking pretty dang good here. Kurenai picking up the momentum again, trying to stay safe from that parry. Getting some IBs here from Action as well, though. Big counter hit in the corner. Now you're on the leash.
Oh.
Gonna have to deal with this positive bonus loop, but you get hit out. Burst is available. Super, I believe this hits this time.
It's not going to kill, but it's going to put you in a danger zone. One more interaction.
You have a mountain of HP, and just the round start. Escabari. Oh, here we go. Gold burst coming out. The gun is coming out as well. And now it's Kurenai's chance to make something happen. Burst coming out from Action. Gonna be staying safe with that super again. Are we safe here? I saw a button come out.
Oh, not safe. I saw a button. I saw a little bit of animation coming out there.
Yep. Maybe a little bit of a misinput getting that JH as Action goes up 2-1 here.
Action is definitely making a run back right now.
Okay.
Let's see how it goes. See how it goes.
Yeah, Kurenai though not going down without a fight so far. Kurenai definitely has a couple of patterns that Action is calling out really well.
I've seen Action doing a ton of 5P mashing on Wake Up. I think Kurenai's just scared of getting parried.
Yep.
But parry actually hasn't been represented very much in this.
I mean, it's one of those things, right, where it's like, if you're an Eno player, if you're a Bridget player, you're just so afraid of the parry that even when it's not being represented...
Yeah, there it is again. Another 5P Wake Up.
Even when it's not being represented, you just are so afraid, oh, you can't be dropping blocks there. Unfortunately, the Escabari is positive. A little PRC to stay safe, trying to activate a little bit of that Disney Fast Pass.
Very PRS.
Oh no, another grab into a mix. The other side low is going to connect. Can't do no OG matching is an option. Yeah. I mean, we could be seeing, if Kurenai is this afraid of the parry, see the adaptation of working in some more grabs on the situation. Has maybe been losing out to the mashing a little bit, but Could see a little bit more grabbing in the... Oh, nice. Nice! We know these combos. Kurenai, the combo player, is definitely the type to know a little bit about
Kurenai comes it out. One of the few times Perry's been showing me.
Oh, we're going
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Chef Mania, thank you for the subscription. Not quite dead on the other side of the wall. There's the high.
Into the overhead.
The Eno rope combo does look sick. Listen, that's why I love...
If Eno does hit you on tether, Eno can just permanently smash 6H. It will loop into itself. Oh, this is a lot.
Thank you for the sub. Oh, this is so much damage here. Nice action coming in here. Nice backdash, though. And we trying to figure something out. You got a mountain of HP to climb, but calling out the parry is the best way of doing it. Action trying to find it here, and
that is
does. Action getting the sweep there.
Action moves on. I love to see it. Another Baiken, bro. Let's go.
Rope combos are underrated indeed.
I absolutely love rope combos. I love hitting people with tether.
Oh, wrong way. Sorry, I have to reset this match. Reset the match. The classic. Once every bracket, I'll report a match the opposite direction that it's supposed to be reported. All right, next up, we got Chef Mania, fresh subscriber versus That Scrub David.
Like Chef Mania's got the sub block, but we'll see if Commentator Curse counteracts it.
Yeah, listen, you gotta be careful, Chef. I've been lathing my Commentator Curse the last couple weeks.
Man, Pariah hit me with Commentator Curse every single time. I think I've won like one game on stream. Out of like the plenty that I've been on. Pariah hits me with Commentator Curse so bad. I've been reverse 3-0'd multiple times on stream.
We'll be up on stream now, and then we're going to get then Hourglass of Rain versus Action.